And for me, it's no more news that I'm moving party. And if you don't know that by now, I don't know what else you know. Because as a PDP person, I love the PDP. I want to stay in the PDP. But clearly I don't have a roadmap to guarantee that I'll be able to have a smooth sail in the elections. Not because we won't win election. In this state today, with the work that all of us have done, even if we contest on a zero party, we will win this election. I'm told some of you are meeting that you will not come. You are free, absolutely free. You are free not to join me, but you won't be in my state executive council. So you better just prepare to resign the day I announce that I'm moving. Because you cannot, you are not, you don't hold you are an appointee. And your loyalty is to the appointer. Is that the word? Your loyalty is fully to me.
Governor Umo Eno is no stranger to controversy. A young, ambitious leader with a vision for Akwa Ibom State. But now, he stands at a crossroad, caught between loyalty to his party, the People's Democratic Party, and the irresistible pull of Abuja's ruling All Progressives Congress. In recent days, Eno shook political watchers with two major moves. First, openly declaring his support for Bola Tinubu's 2027 presidency. Secondly, ordering his appointees to defect with him to the APC or resign. Two options. One ultimatum: is Governor Eno choosing his political future, or is he being forced into making this decision? This is what we tend to explore in this documentary. This is a story of power, pressure, and political survival. Let's get into it. It was a political earthquake. Governor Eno, addressing his executive council, laid down a stark choice: follow me to the APC or leave the government. No middle ground. This was more than a message. It was a declaration of intent.
I'm told some of you are meeting that you will not come. You are free, absolutely free. You are free not to join me, but you won't be in my state executive council. So you better just prepare to resign the day I announce that I'm moving. Because you cannot, you are not, you don't hold you are an appointee. And your loyalty is to the appointer. Is that the word? Your loyalty is fully to me. You can't be in my cabinet and play anti-party. It's not possible. So you either choose. It's not a threat, it's the truth. It is what it is. I won't beg you to come. You should normally don't even expect it. Support me, and he now says, I can't support you again. Hey, it's fine, you have a right to do so. But the right you don't have is to remain in my cabinet after I leave. So I'm making it clear. He said, for me, people don't like me because I don't know how to lie to you. I may not be right. I'm not saying I'm right. Please, ladies and gentlemen, understand that just like you have your opinion, I have mine too. And the Constitution at least guarantees that I have that right. So while I'm not fighting with your own, don't fight with my own.
PDP is no longer fit to fly, Eno said in a recent press conference, a harsh verdict on the party that once gave him his political platform.
Because as a PDP person, I love the PDP. I want to stay in the PDP. But clearly I don't have a roadmap to guarantee that I'll be able to have a smooth sail in the elections. Not because we won't win election. In this state today, with the work that all of us have done, even if we contest on a zero party, we will win this election. There's no doubt about it. We've worked very hard. But we know that at the national level, that our party is not coming together. Every day we don't secretary, this and that. And so you take your form, they sign it to INEC, and then you run all the elections, you perhaps win the election, and just on technical ground, because the wrong person signed your form, you lose everything. I'm not going to be stupid to stay doing that. I love my party. And in this state, in any case, we're running like there's no party. The only agenda we run in our state is the Arise agenda.
Behind this ultimatum lies a deeper story. PDP's internal crisis is no secret. Factions, leadership battles, defections, and Akwa Ibom is no exception. Eno's message sends ripples through the state's political elite. Appointees are scrabbling to decide, stay loyal to PDP or jump ship. Political analysts are asking, is this Governor Eno's choice or Abuja's plan? The Buhari administration's political blueprint included wooing southern states into the APC fold. Akwa Ibom, a PDP stronghold for decades, is a prime target. With Tinubu now president, the APC's mission is clear: build a nationwide coalition starting from the south-south. Governor Eno's move aligns perfectly with this strategy. For the APC, gaining Eno means more than just one state's governor. It signals a shift in the south-south political landscape. The message to other southern governors is loud and clear: join us or be left behind. This explains why Governor Eno's ultimatum carries weight beyond Akwa Ibom State. Governor Umo Eno is young, ambitious, and politically savvy. Some say he is playing a long game. By aligning early with APC and Tinubu, he positions himself as a key player in national politics. But others see a man forced into a corner. PDP's factional wars and inability to unify may have pushed Eno to look elsewhere. This is no mere defection, it is a survival tactics. Eno risks alienating PDP's loyalists but gains access to federal resources and political capital. However, this gamble has consequences. Will Akwa Ibom voters see these as betrayal or bold leadership? Can Eno deliver development under a new party banner? Only time will actually tell.
No party in this country have clear ideological differences, and I challenge anybody to let's take that debate. I will want to have that debate to show me the ideological differences of each party that we have in this country. People just move. This is not like the Americans that have, Democrats, you know the ideology, and Dr. Itawan will tell you, I'm a Democrat, this is why I'm a Democrat, or I'm a Republican, this is why. I want someone in Nigeria to tell me why you are where you are. And so we need, the agenda we are pursuing is the Arise agenda, and we must be able to do that. Again, I support this president. I support this president. I know clearly well that this president did not create the situation we are in. And I don't know how to mince words. And I cannot be in the PDP today and supporting a president of another party. It will be clearly in violation of party guidelines. And I don't know how to flip-flop. It's not in my life. So if I'm supporting the president, let me go to where I'll be able to say so and state the things he has done. I don't want to practice anti-party. I don't have the kind of strength that Barrister Nyesom Wike has, who will confront anybody. Me, I'm a very simple man by nature. I just say the way that I'm convinced to say. That does not mean that we have anything against our party. As a matter of fact, contrary to some insinuations that I want to run both parties, far from it. And what is even wrong in being interested? We will not leave the PDP for thieves to come and hijack it and use it to fight against us. So if anybody thinks we are going to do that, they have something coming. We will leave the structure of the party so that they can work together and stay, so that people don't come from outside and think, oh, Umo Eno has moved, let me come and hijack the party. And let the structure of the party remain. They've done their congresses. Let them run and let it be that they are there. That's my position.
Unsurprisingly, PDP leaders in Akwa Ibom and national are alarmed. They view Eno's ultimatum as a sign of collapse. Inside the party, there is confusion, blame, and finger-pointing. Some accuses Eno of undermining party unity for personal gain. Others warn that this defection wave could weaken PDP's chance in 2027. PDP's challenge is to regroup fast or risk losing a key battleground. The party faces a dilemma: reconcile with Eno and his allies or let the APC gain ground unchallenged. At the heart of Eno's ultimatum are his appointees. They face a stark choice: abandon the party that they were appointed under or resign and risk political obscurity. Political insiders report tense meeting behind closed doors. Some appointees are ready to defect, seeing the APC as the future. Others remain loyal to the PDP's ideals and refuse to abandon ship. These internal splits threatens to paralyze Akwa Ibom's governance. Can the state function smoothly amid such turmoil, or will political loyalty gains distract them from delivering services? The next general elections are shaping up as a pivotal moment for Akwa Ibom and the South-South. The APC's growing influence threatens to upend decades of PDP dominance. Governor Eno's move could be another move to end the PDP, as already done in Delta State, and the governor of Enugu State is already warming up if the PDP refuses to obey his request. If the defection continues, the PDP risks losing control of a vital geopolitical zone. For APC, winning Akwa Ibom would consolidate southern support for Tinubu's presidency and 2027 ambitions. But it is not just about party labels. Voters want development, security, and effective governance. If Eno's gamble fails to deliver tangible results, political backlash is inevitable. The 2027 election will be a referendum whether Akwa Ibom voters buy into Eno's new political vision. So, what lies ahead for Umo Eno and Akwa Ibom? Scenario number 1. Mass defection to APC, with Eno leading a full executive council shift. This would make a major political realignment, strengthening APC's foothold in the South-South. Scenario 2. A fractured executive, with some appointees defecting, others resigning or resisting. This risks political instability and governance paralysis. Scenario 3. A last-minute reconciliation with PDP, forces maintaining party unity and avoiding defection. These would require heavy negotiations and possible concessions from Abuja. Each part carries risk and rewards. Eno's decision would influence not just a stable politics, but the broader national balance.
It's always when you get to a bridge, you decide how to cross it. So please, let's don't fight. Let's don't fight at all. No matter where you are, you will always be my friend. We will discuss about parties, we'll compare notes. But if you are not with me where I'm going, you can't be in my executive council. And let nobody deceive anybody. I'm hearing some stories they are going to dissolve the executive council. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So whoever is procrastinating, people can don't let people poison your mind. You know, you can only leave this council if you are not performing. We are not, until I finish my first term, I'm not going to dissolve council again. I can dissolve it. Yes, as a coach, I might rejig, say, well, drop 2, add 2, drop 1. But it's not going to be on the basis of partisan politics. It's going to be on the basis of performance. And that you can hear from me clearly. So when people say things, don't also believe that everybody is a devil. Because the same people also believe that we too we are devils. There's what police used to say, approach with caution to be recognized. Let's approach these things with caution. And sometimes with an open mind, not with a preconceived position of what people have planted in your heart. I believe that by the grace of God, there are storms coming, yes. But you know what? I serve a God that is the storm rider. And if I'm with him, he will take me through the storms.
Governor Umo Eno's ultimatum is a shocker to so many Nigerians and also the nation's evolving political landscape. The old PDP strongholds are being challenged. The APC is aggressively consolidating power across regions, and politicians like Eno are caught between loyalty and ambition.
So at this presentation, I've discussed a bit of politics for those of you who believe that, oh, he has not told us. I am leaving the PDP. But I will always, in spirit, be with the PDP. I will always support the party. I will always respect those that we leave behind. That is how much I can tell you, and that's how we've been doing it. I respect the APC today. I respect other parties today. So why will I now believe that if I move, I'm going to disrespect the party that gave birth to me? Even when you leave your mother's house, doesn't mean that you don't recognize your parents, except for a child who is a useless child. So for those of you who want to go, you are free, and you can start now to leave, because we have 7.9 million people, and they are struggling for a seat in the Executive Council. But that doesn't change my relationship with you. We will continue to relate well. And when we come to ESCO, we will not discuss party. We have never done that. We discuss work. Whether you are in any party, it doesn't. But for my appointees, you have to go with me. It's not illogical to say so.
As Nigeria heads towards 2027, the question remains, is Eno the new phase of Southern political realignment, just as in Delta State, or a pawn in Abuja's larger game? Only history will tell. Now to the question for this video. What do you think? Is Governor Umo Eno leading a necessary political shift, or is he betraying his roots, or being forced from Abuja to join the APC? Will Akwa Ibom voters follow him to APC or push back? And how will these affect the larger political battle for 2027? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found these analysis insightful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because Nigerian politics is moving fast and you need to stay informed.